Grant hinted at production leading him astray during his filming of his season of The Bachelor and kind of fueled the Latia being a Mormon being an issue rumor again. Grant and Juliana were on the Vile Files, so here's your recap and some of my thoughts. A lot of tea was spilled, so this part is on Grant, and I have another video on what Juliana had said. Grant says that he expressed regret at AFR, but he doesn't take back anything that he said. From his perspective, he didn't make any promises. He feels for Latia and would be more careful with how he was moving with his feelings, but he came into the show ready to fall in love. He came in super trusting of everything around him, and he said that he allowed for external circumstances that he thought had his best interest, let him lead in the directions that in normal life he wouldn't handle things that way. Those words were really jumbled, but basically those external circumstances I think is code word for producers. I have been saying that I think the producers of the show really did Grant dirty by being the ones pushing him to probably say those things during interviews that they knew was going to make him look bad. Obviously, Grant still is the one responsible for saying what he said on and off camera, but I think producer manipulation can't be ignored. He also jokingly, but also kind of seriously said that he wouldn't recommend this experience of being The Bachelor. So I think he has some beef with the franchise, and I don't blame him. And talking about Latia, Grant also said that he was taken by surprise by a couple things, and by that time, it was too late to retract. This isn't the first time that he said something like this, and people think it's about Latia being Mormon. He said that he thought that if this is someone I love, I'm gonna ride or die with them and gonna try to make things work. That he really was in love with two people, but just one person was his person more. He said he wasn't gonna argue with Latia when she was on stage, and he was just focused on Juliana, his fiance, coming out next. He said that he had to own whatever Latia said and whatever she felt since she was the one that got broken up with. I do think that's a bit of a cop-out because he's saying he's owning up to things, but also alluding to Latia getting things wrong. But for him not directly correcting what those things are that were wrong in his POV, it leaves it up in the air to what exactly he's actually owning up to versus what he's saying was just Latia's perception. I feel like it doesn't really take accountability, especially since he has this tune of like, yes, I'm regretful, but also I wouldn't take back anything I said. Grant did remove his music from Spotify, saying that his main priority right now is his relationship with Juliana, and he will be moving to Boston. Let me know what you guys think.